She was the last to know. She had fallen for her neighbor. The woman had just stepped out of the shower when a text came in from next door. Her neighbor was stopping by later with homemade bread. Ever since the two of them had opened up to each other, they'd grown a lot closer. Days ahead, Ono was already browsing Christmas recipes. The moment she got home, she got to work on a stolon. First, she chopped up all the dried fruits. She added some wine for flavor. Then she mixed in flour and eggs. She packed the batter into a baking mold. Once it came out of the oven, she dusted it with powdered sugar. Done. Haruhino knew Ono was coming over. She had already turned on the heater and the AC. She didn't want Ono to feel the cold. They lived close, just a few steps away from each other. But the wind outside was sharp, so Haruhino pulled Ono inside. Ono loved warm, cozy tones. Haruhino's apartment was almost entirely black, white, and gray. Ono said the place suited Haruhino perfectly. Everything was chosen for function over style. As they talked, Ono pulled out the cake. The wrapping was beautiful. She had clearly put real thought into it. She cut off a small slice. They each had a hot cup of tea. The room suddenly felt like Christmas Eve. Stollen is a traditional German Christmas bread. It's packed with dried fruits and nuts, soft and dense on the inside, with just a slight crunch. Haruhino finished her slice in no time. Ono tucked the rest away. She explained that with all the butter and sugar, one slice was really enough, but Haruhino gave her the most pitiful look. Not even one more piece? Ono caved. This time, Haruhino didn't wolf it down. She took small, slow bites, savoring every single one. Haruhino wanted more but held herself back. Ono watched and smiled. Haruhino caught her staring. "Why are you looking at me like that?" The question made Ono's heart jump. She quickly changed the subject back to the cake. Haruhino couldn't believe how much work it took. She said casually, "Maybe next year we can make it together." That stopped Ono cold. It had never crossed her mind. Would they still be sharing meals like this a year from now? She didn't know what she was feeling. She just smiled and let the moment pass. As Christmas crept closer, work at Ono's company got relentless. During her lunch break, she and a coworker settled into the break room to chat. She mentioned cooking for her neighbor. They had even planned to spend Christmas together. One by one, she listed everything she loved about Haruhino. The way she ate with so much joy, how warm and kind she was, how being around her just made Ono happy. Her coworker listened, then gave her a knowing look. "Sounds like you're in love." Ono was about to say she's a woman, but her manager called her away before she could. That one comment lodged itself in her chest. She couldn't shake it. She had always assumed love meant a man and a woman, nothing else. Back at her desk, she opened her laptop. She typed into the search bar, "What does being in love feel like?" The results said, "If you can't stop thinking about someone, if you find them irresistibly endearing, if your heart races when you see them, if you just want to be close to them, you're probably in love." Ono thought back through every moment they had shared. One simple question from her made Ono's heart race, and just like that, it hit her. She had fallen for the woman who lived just a few steps down the hall.